Hello and welcome to today's LOL Esports Roundup. We're going to cover the LPL playoffs from earlier today, the LCK series that took place, and then preview tomorrow's LPL, LCK, and LCS schedule. Predictions, I'm 233 and 117, an easy 3-0 today. In the LPL playoffs, we saw BLG and Top Esports duke it out. BLG would win 3-1. They're second in the power rankings, top 7th. Elk went 32, 13, 29, 32% of damage. He was MVP. Yagao, 21, 11, and 47. Jackie Love, 23, 15, 27, 32% of damage in the loss. Elk gets MVP because he had a penta on Xayah to end Game 4 and end the series. Prior to that, I would say it was not Elk's series. Honestly, I think you can make a case for any player on BLG to be MVP when you look at the entire series in completely. They all had good moments, they all had bad moments, and everybody took on a different. Everybody kind of carried it in their moments. Now, Top Esports, on the other hand, Game 2 looked very good. Rookie getting the angle that he wanted. I think he was on Jace in that one. And was disgusting. Honestly, Rookie was trying to 1v9 this once more. I thought Jackie Love looked good at times, but it really was Rookie, which was the angle. And I said this yesterday, even in my prediction video and as well in the regular video, I believe. Rookie is playing at a championship level. Like, he is playing the best he's played in a long time. And like, he is taking games by himself. Like, he truly was. Even his Akali in Game 3 looked very good. Game 1 on LeBlanc looked very good. He was on top of it. However, Bin was smoking Wayward in top lane. Honestly, Bin made a case for MVP at some moments. Shun into Tien. Shun got Nidalee in a game. I have said his Nidalee and Kindred are not worth banning. I still hold true to that. However, Top did not play against the Nidalee properly, and Shun was able to really do some work on the champion. Yagao had some really killer moments on Ahri and Azir, and then other times struggled. I thought his Annie game was lackluster, and I thought he was a mixed bag, as Yagao can be. Bot lane, BLG and Top, I thought that, it was kind of a wash. On in Game 4 had a lot to do with that penta by Elk. He flashed in on Alistar, was able to knock Rookie into the enemy team and take him out, which pretty much sealed the deal for BLG. And I thought that was a big deal. Now, that does not mean On didn't have his moments where I kind of was like, On being a little inty, getting caught out, making mistakes, going in when he shouldn't be. But really, Bin did that, Yagao did that, Elk did that. This was not a clean series by BLG. Game 1, they looked dominant. But in the grand scheme of things, the way they played today will not beat JDG, in my opinion. They haven't been able to beat JDG all year, and the way they played today probably wouldn't beat JDG. That does not mean JDG isn't also struggling a bit. I mean, they lost to IG not too long ago, and that was pretty ugly. But as far as this series was concerned, Top just didn't have it except for Rookie. I mean, really, honestly, it just was not a great showing by Top Esports. That's why I have them 7th. That's why I thought, I thought there's an argument that Weibo could be above them in the power rankings as well. Did I actually do that? No, I didn't. I put G2 above both. But, I mean, this was not a great showing by Top Esports, honestly. Wayward is really struggling against these top laners. And Tien is very one-dimensional, and the bot lane, Jackie Love needs to do better. And later on today, I'm going to do my LPL All-Pro Team video. I did all my stats for that. I did my stats for the LEC, which sucks. I hate their small sample size group play. I mean, small sample size regular season, but we'll make do with it. And then the LCS stats are also done. So, spoiler, Jackie Love, made me think of that. LCK, Live Sandbox, Gen G. Gen G would win 2-0. They're 14-1, 4th in the power rankings. Live Sandbox 4-11. Pays was MVP, 19-3-12, 32% of damage. Chovy, 9-2-14. Closer, 8-5-6, 34% of damage in the loss. Slow games, especially game 1. I thought it was close for quite a little while there. Unfortunately, for Live Sandbox. They just can't keep up. And then in game 2, when they finally did try and put their foot down, it was too late. Closer had some really nice moments in this series, but Clear just could not match Doran. Willer could not match Peanut and Peanut's pace. Chovy obviously doing a lot of work. And pace, cleaning up in team fights. I thought Delight was excellent in game 1. Arguably should have been MVP for game 1 if you look at that one by itself, where Liv Sandbox just really didn't have that kind of pressure. And it's a kind of that battle for 6th place in the LCK is an absolute joke, as everybody looks awful. Some people in the Discord try and compare it to HLE 2021 or 2021, when they were 7-11 going into the playoffs and somehow went to Worlds. None of these teams that are in this range have the star. Well, DRX, I guess, do. DRX have the star power with Rascal and Barrel, maybe. But the thing is, like, these teams really don't have a Chovy Deft situation. Not even close. So, Genji win. KT, KDF. KT win 2-0. They're third in the power rankings, 14-1. KDF 4-11. BDD was MVP, aiming 14-3-9, 29% of damage. Cuz 6-1-23 in the jungle. Taeyun 4-10-5, 32% of damage in the loss. BDD just set the pace. His Azir was very good in game 1, and then in game 2 he played Nico, went bot lane early, was able to roam, get ahead of Bulldog, and affect that matchup, which allowed aiming and Life to get ahead and then not look back. Life played Maokai in game 2, which was fun. KDF just not looking very good. Dudu had less damage than Young Jay. I make a good case for Dudu being like 3rd team LCK, around that range. Stats wise, if you actually look at it relative to his team, relative to his role, relative to the region, he's actually really good. But the problem is he has games like this. Like Keen is right now the best top laner in the LCK, and he's in the conversation for best in the world right now, playing absolutely outstanding. And KDF had no response. They just didn't. Keen was running circles around Young Jay at some points. It wasn't good. It wasn't good for KDF, but same thing applies like Live Sandbox. I mean, we have two teams that are, these teams are not good. Let's be honest. Sneak peek for tomorrow. Speaking of the LCK and teams that are not playing good. T1, 17th in the power ranking, 7-7, coming off of a loss to Bro. DRX 3-11, coming off of a loss to Sandbox. Last time they played, DRX won 2-0. Fate led the way, going 11-0-11, 31% of damage in the win. Poby 282, Poby 282, 24% of damage in the loss. Apparently, Faker has started to play some of those 2v2v2v2 games, or something like that. I don't know if he's going to be playing for T1 soon. Obviously, with the win, with the games in hand they have, and the gap they have for missing the, they're not missing the playoffs, so he can just kind of sit on the sidelines for now. Nongshim HLE, Nongshim 4-10, coming off of a win against the Kwangdong Freaks. HLE 10th, 9-5, coming off of a win against T1. Last time they played, Viper was the star, going 24-2-4, 33% of damage. Jiwoo in the loss, 2-11-3, and only 19% of damage in the L. LPL playoffs, LNG, JDG, LNG 5th in the power rankings, 12-4. JDG first at 14-2. Last time they played, JDG would win 2-1. Knight went 9-5-23 with a team leading 26% of damage. Scout went 6-9-22 with 27% of damage in the loss. Obviously, that series is hype. Afterwards, we have the LCS playoffs, TSM EG, TSM 8-10, EG 19th at 12-6. Last time they played was week 6, day 3. EG would win against TSM, so this just happened a few days ago. I would have combined both best of ones just to have a we have a small sample size either way, but at least it would be bigger than what we've got. However, Ruby played in that game, and Insanity is likely still going to play for TSM. Jojo Pune went 6-1-5, 50% of damage on Tristana in that one. Insanity was on Jace, going 4-6-1, 31% of damage in the loss. So, obviously that LPL series is the big matchup. So, Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.